Oops. All right. Hello, everyone. This is our first ever stream playing gameplay on the Indie Function channel. Hopefully, you can all hear the game. It's our first time. There might be audio difficulties. But just to introduce myself, I'm Brad Hudson. I'm the person who runs a lot of the Indie Function projects, such as the blog. I'm on the podcast where we interview indie game developers. Used to run the eMag when that existed, and now I am stepping up to start streaming games on our Twitch channel because there are so many good indie games coming out, and it'd be tragic to not catch them all. So hopefully you can all hear the stream. I'm going to double check something to make sure that I have everything set up correctly. Twitch Studio Beta, how to capture game audio. Hey, Feardown. How's it going? Are you able to hear the menu right now? Head to your server settings, click the integrations. Alright, so I think everything's set up. I'm just going to do one last thing, and then we're going to jump into playing this game. All right. Ooh. I love the animation here. This is so good. All right, so let's pull up the credits. So let's see. Lots of names. So the game was primarily created by Daniel Freer, who's in the chat right now. This game is created by Pawn Games. It just came out on Monday? Sunday. It came out earlier this week. It was on the 6th. It was Monday. I'm trying to count the days of the week. As you can see, tons of people playtested it. Original soundtrack by Grand Prize, accessibility consultant. Oh, I love that there is an accessibility consultant that you consulted. Hard to find a different word that's not literally the title. Additional programming by Joe Junse. All right, so let's get to this. I am so excited. So this popped up on my feed on Twitter a couple weeks ago, and I remember sending it to my friend who does pixel art immediately, going, "You got to look at this pixel art. What do you think of this?" Like, I absolutely love the palettes, and he's like, "Yeah, this is really great." Okay, so I'm playing with a controller. Playing with a DualShock 4 D-pad. Oops. Do we have wall jump? We do have wall jump. Oh, duh. Of course we've got wall jump. Watch the trailer. We've got 1,020 wall jumps. All right. So I watched a little bit. So it looks like the doors open once you have at least one of the coins collected. Shipping done. How are audio levels? I don't usually use this computer for playing games or streaming. So my audio levels are unpredictable. Loving the font choice. Yeah, the fonts are really good. Oop, missed one. Welcome to the chat, PB Flutist. Okay, so that door looked like it only opened once I had all of them. So that's interesting. Okay, you're not hearing audio from the game. That is not good. So I'm using Twitch Studio. Also never used this before. There's a lot of new pieces in this equation. So let's see if I can figure out how to get that. Audio mixer. Test. How's that? You'll have an update soon with some in-game audio options. Sorry they're not in there yet. Oh, no worries. Is everyone able to hear the music now? And is it too loud? Is it too soft? Oops. Okay. Let me boost up the audio a bit. Or a lot of it, you know, whichever. Hopefully it's still good. So I have the volume for it and the volume for me at the same. This is fun. First stream, getting everything set up. I also think I need to go in and change the delay properties because the chat should be... Hopefully this is the sweet spot. I'll drop it a little bit more, just in case. I agree, this music is stellar. Okay, sweet. Okay. I believe I watched the Northern Lion stream the other day. Just like the first 2 levels. And I was expecting the physics to be a little more foreign, but these are really tight. Oh, how in the world? Oh, probably gotta go this way. I do like the being able to jump up the same wall. Here we go. Okay. Music is by Grand Prize Biz Fuzz. Did I say Biz Fuzz or Big Fuzz? Because I feel like my mouth didn't do what I tried to get it to do. Oop. Also, what is the rule that causes the door to open? Is that something I need to figure out, or is that It's just, there's a certain number in each room. Oops, I totally missed one. I missed the same one on the other side. Okay, because that time it looked like it was 8 or 9 that gave it to me. Okay, now I'm seeing how Northern Light had some small issues with precision. Oops. Also, I wish my computer didn't pause the game when I clicked over to. One of the coins acts as a key. Oh, is that it? Oh, the one way at the top that's shiny is a key. I see. Oh, and then totally took myself out on those spikes, not thinking. Oh, did it again. I'm gonna see. That's how you do the speedrun strat, I think. You go like this. Alright, let's see if I can get this. There we go. Tiny bounce. Oh, whoa! Some of the like plants and whatnot are behind the player, some are in front. That is such a good little detail. Oh, how do I get this one? There we go. Nah, I think the controls are good. It's just gonna take a little time to like really get used to it. I played through all of Super Meat Boy. I 100%ed the first 4 worlds, I believe. And then World 5, I think I'm at like 80%, and World 6. Madness. And then, what's the other platformer? Didn't get super far in N. Trying to think which other indie platformers people usually think of when they think difficult. Oh, sheesh. How do I get over this? There we go. Like, very, very last minute. Wall jumps a bit more forgiving in the update, though, and adding a jump buffer. Ooh, jump buffers are so nice. Oh, Celeste, duh. I was like, come on, there's one more. I still need to finish Celeste, actually. A little embarrassed to say that. Oh! Alright, one more time. We're going for 100%. Yeah, I would not say I'm great at Celeste. I would say I'm better than the average player, but not fantastic. Oh, there's a spike there. I need to move my computer over a little bit. Alright, there we go. Oh, I love how this level is going to play out, because we're going to go up right at the center. Can I just right and then left? Oh, I can. Look at that. Oh, that was... I almost want to go do that again. I'm gonna. Celeste is a great game. Alright, I'm doing this one more time. Oof. That was really satisfying. Whoop. Yeah. Oh! I tried. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go this way first, and then come on down. Skills! Alright. So I don't believe I saw any other games on the Games by Pond site. Is this your first release? I see. That's how I was supposed to go the first time, I think. Also, the 3D effects on some of these sprites are absolute madness. Wow. What a debut title. Whoop. Also, we will be conducting an interview on our blog soon with Dan, the creator. Sorry, talking and trying to avoid these giant balls of death is quite something. Oh, and then I realized I did this level all wrong. The spike ball took a long time though, I bet. But yeah, we'll be having Dan Freer on our blog. We're going to be doing an interview to talk about the game, how all this came together, future plans, and whatever else I can squeeze out of his brain. Starting to feel the difficulty pick up now that we have these rotating objects. Oh, there's another one. I mean, the coins are also 3D, and those are really cool. But I don't know, just all the obstacles, like, are so crazy. Oh! I did not time that at all. I was too busy appreciating the artwork and was like, oh, pretty. Oh. Ah! How do I do this? There we go. So I go like this. Nope. Okay, I've got it this time. I'm gonna pretend it's there. There we go. Yeah, I'm glad that we were also able to find a time that you were able to stop by. Obviously, the time zones become difficult when we live on opposite sides of the globe. Whew! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah, the skull holding the weapons is great. We'll agree. I just love how alive this place feels. Like all the flowers and plants. Ooh. So one thing that I am curious about that I'll ask here, I'll probably also ask it in the interview. Which games were, you know, like big inspirations for this? Like what games did you play growing up that, you know, attributed to the level design and just deciding to embark on creating RITE? Yeah, I can imagine the email game is a bit overwhelming sometimes. I'm not a fan of coming into a flurry of emails at any time of the day, but in the morning especially. This is a toughie. Also, I'm curious how far I am in this first world. I feel like I've gotten through like 15 stages? Whoop! There we go. The main two games were Celeste and N++. Celeste more for character feel, and N++ more from a project setup, level setup kind of way. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Whoop! There we go. Alright. I do like how, oops. A good portion of the coins in a lot of these levels are optional. Kind of, hey, you could go for these, you don't have to, but you know you want to. And I sure do. You know what, I'm going the other way. Gonna be a rebel. Also, Super Mario World was my first ever video game at age 5, so that probably has influenced my whole gaming life. Oh, yeah, that would definitely do it. I got into the Mario games really late in life. I didn't have a Nintendo console. I never had a Nintendo console until the Switch, actually. Come to think of it. I had a Game Boy Advance. But not a proper console, so I would just play. You know what? No, I lied. My first proper introduction was actually on the PSP. I modded my PSP to be able to like play retro consoles, and that is how I played the first ever Super Mario Bros. Game back on the NES. And wow, I did not realize how much I had been missing out on. Yeah, the color palettes of this game really remind me of old games like Terra Lauterbox. Oh, the name is completely escaping me right now. It was a puzzle game, and each zone of the world was a different color, and the player could change colors too. And like from a young age, I don't know if I would classify it as synesthesia, but there was something with like really good color palettes that would just make me feel something like deep inside of me, and this game is kind of making that emerge. the Bionicle line really did it for me. I would spend hours just standing in the aisle looking at all of the different canisters that they came in. You know, maybe 2 inches from my eyes, just looking at all the colors. Oh, just found out that the top button also restarts. Look at that. Alright, 8 more and then we will start World 2. Probably play for a bit longer. Oh, never mind. I was like, oh, time feels like it's going pretty quickly here. I was thinking it was closer to 8 o'clock. Oh! Oops. I think we'll be good for quite some time. I don't want to play through the entire game on stream, just for those that want to actually grab it. Which, by the way, I should probably put the link to this in the chat. There we go. All right. All right, I just threw a link to the game in chat for anybody who is interested in purchasing it. I also think I saw that it was on itch.io. Yes, so if you prefer itch.io over Steam, you can also pick it up there. Also, I would highly recommend giving it's games by Pond. Yeah, the studio, the huge studio of one person, a follow on Twitter if you also want to keep up to date with anything that gets produced after this. I'm hoping this isn't a one and done. I hope that we're getting more games after this. Also, I'm usually not one to ask, you know, common phrases like "How's the weather?" but it is super warm here in the U.S. We're seeing a heat wave right now, and I was wondering if you're seeing anything like that in Australia right now, because I'm sweating. Look at that cape. That is so good to hear. Yeah. There's also quite a bit of a scene, an indie game scene in Australia. I don't know if it's anywhere near you in particular, just because I'm not super familiar with Australian geography. But I do know that there are some welcoming folks, and once COVID is, you know, under control and we can all travel again, I'm sure that you could meet some pretty cool folks at game events out there. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna grab those ones right now, and then grab the key. Alright, we've got some... Oh, duh, it's the middle of winter there. Jeez. Hemispheres, Brett, come on. It's like I don't even play Animal Crossing. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. There we go. Different hemispheres. Their default is 10%, which I left as is. The more people on Steam buy it, I'm more likely to end up on front page, etc., but earn more money via Twitch. Oh, that is an interesting trade-off. Like, it's... yeah. So you're kind of paying for the potential market share, or market, yeah. You might get more eyes on Steam, even though you don't get as big a cut. Whoop. Ah! No, I'm gonna go straight for these this time. I'm gonna interweave. Ah! That was close. Spinny saw came out of nowhere. Hoping to do PAX Os one day. Ah, this one's tricky. So I made a platformer many years ago that has incredibly slippery physics, and I do think that making that game and getting good at it helped me become better at other platformers, because when you have, you know, like slippery physics, you have to basically push the opposite direction to get your character to stop on a dime. And I'm seeing that here a little bit, like making sure that I tap in the other direction to make my character come to a full stop. Ballroom. Oh, this looks very interesting. Oh, going up is going to be trickier. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Oh! Grab all of them, basically have the stage done. Whoops. Alright, let's do this. Oh! There's a hidden one there behind the little shrub. Oh! Isn't that weird how sometimes you can do a level perfectly your first try, and then you keep doing it, and every time you get worse? It's like when you're playing Puyo Puyo Tetris, and you have a really good streak, and then after that, you just can't do it anymore. Oh my goodness! What's this level called? You Got Mail. absolutely obliterating me. Alright. I think we've got it, folks. We did it. Now I just gotta jump back over. Oh, it is an envelope. Look at that. That's super cute. Oh, and now I'm on the very last of... Oh my goodness. You're kidding me. Okay. Do I just have to run through here? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I see. Grab the bottom and then do exactly the same thing right here. Oh, except time it correctly. Oof. Oh no, I have to go back. Oh, terrifying. How in the world do you do this? Okay. I think I'm gonna try this first. To see if I can figure out the timing. Do I just have to do exactly the same thing? Oh, this is madness. Oh! I see what I can do. Let me grab all of these. You got me here. You really had me stumped. There it is. Oh, and we got a Steam achievement. I wonder if the stream is okay with backseating. Sure. I wouldn't mind a little backseating. I'm not entirely sure. Well, let's give it a try. Oh, dead. I won't be backseating as the death. Hey Brett, why didn't you do this beautiful jump I set up? Why didn't you do it? I set it up just for you to do. Yeah, it can be really rewarding watching people play your game and see them do things that you weren't expecting. And it can also be really disappointing seeing them not do something that you're like, oh, like, you could do this level so much more concisely if you just did this one thing. These colors are so good. This is what I was talking about earlier with, like, that almost synesthesia, like, just feeling inside of me. Being like, oh, you know, these colors just fill me with good feelings. Yeah. There's so many small touches. I mean, you've got particle effects, which you match the particle effects for the player jump with whatever color the walls are. That is such a small detail. That's such a small detail. You truly have an eye for just like the smallest things. And then you've got all these floating particles across the screen. Oh, whoops. Like, one of my favorite parts of working on a game is adding juice and just getting things to, you know, like all the small little touches that nobody is gonna notice. But it makes the game feel just so much better. It takes it from being like fun to satisfying. And 100% this game has that. I guess that's just called game juice. or game fuel, I suppose. Whoop. I like the progression of this level. what is it called? Evil Knievel? Nice. Every time it's a little bit bigger, and then it's, oh hey, you now have to jump through it. Visuals and level design are what I enjoy most, so went pretty hard on the visuals mostly to avoid doing programming things. Oop! Up! Sometimes I'm like, oh, I've got the physics for this game just like spot on, and then other times I'm like, oh no, I can't do a basic jump. Like right here. Simple. I think what I need to do is right here. Ah, okay. Got the timing down now. I like the wall slide and how you continue sliding even if you're not pushing. And if you just tap the slightest bit, you'll come off of it. And it won't send you flying. There's a lot of different ways to handle that in games. And I've seen it done well, and I've seen it done really badly. Whoop! Oh my goodness. You'll never be a motorbike stuntman at this rate. There was this ad recently, and it was... who was it? I think it was Arby's? They made this whole, like, minute-and-a-half mini-doc about this, this stuntman. And at the very end, it just ended up being an ad for Arby's. And it was the most surreal, like, brand experience I've had. Because, like, there's that video that went out recently that was Monopoly, and it was like, you'll never guess what brand it is. But that was like, I would say that's almost too disconnected, whereas this one was still kind of rooted. It's just like, I don't know, it's a different flavor, and I'm still not sure how I feel about it. Okay, this jump is killing me. How do I... Okay, very last second. Oh. I think I'm letting up on the right button. Nope, I'm not. Ah, there we go. Nearly needed to do a coyote jump there. Yes, Miss Monopoly, that was it. It was kind of those vibes, but not like alienating. It was just, what was the point of this? I'm trying to think what even got me on this. Oh yeah, the stuntman comment. It's like the Brazilian Subway ad that goes through a boy's entire childhood in like 2 minutes. Precisely. There was a whole Twitter thread a while back that just went through foreign ads. So just, I mean, foreign to me as an American, but just like different places throughout Europe, throughout Asia. I think there was 1 or 2 from South America, and there was just all ads that didn't have too much to do with their topic on hand. I think the theme that brought them all together was they were all wholesome. This is a very vertical level. What's this called? Tetrominoes. Oh my gosh, they are all tetrominoes. Love little ode to Tetris. I've been playing a bit more of Puyo Puyo Tetris. Yes. For your Dan, what's your Tetris of choice? Tetris 99, Tetris Effect, or Puyo Puyo Tetris? Also, is it freer or frayer? Like fray or free? Also, wow, the chat's very far behind. I wonder if that's a Twitch Studio thing or if I need to get a setting adjusted on our actual Twitch page. Oh! Sorry if that's a hard question. Honestly, I feel like the way the level names are displayed don't give them enough credit. Yeah, I think I might notice the level names more if they were swapped with the coin, because my eye naturally goes to the bottom left. But the coins, you know, they would go up with each one that I get, and that animation might bring my eye down to the bottom right. I haven't tried Tetris Effect, but I really want to. I want to get VR at some point. I really want to. Oh, Tetris Effect in VR would be amazing. I had forgotten that was even an option. Wow. Yeah, that'd be some hardcore sensory. It's just like lots of stimulation. Ooh. Oh! I did it! Oh, and then I died trying to do it again. And you've got a practice spot down here, which is harder than the actual one, I think. This is called pockets. I'm gonna try to name them as I enter them. Ah. For the most part, level names are just silly fun. Occasionally they'll have a clue in there, though. Good to know. Yeah. Ah! There's pockets. They'll get you. Ah! Sheesh. I do like this vertical pocket right here. It's a very easy win. Oh, now I gotta go all the way back. Silly fun is still fun. Very true. Harmony does. This is sharp incline. That it is. That is exactly what it is. We're getting to that point in the game where I'm starting to have inflections on my voice as I avoid near death or die. I do like the bouncing between pillars. I've noticed that quite a few of the levels have that where you can just barely jump between the right side and the left side. There's a gap. Okay. Oh! Think I've got this time, he says as he's about to die. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ah, nope. Oh, and there's two more up here that I almost would have missed. Ew. It's giving me anxiety right here. I don't like this. Okay, there we go. Did it. Got through. We're gonna jump. Yep, avoid near death. Oh no, the floor is lava. Oops. Yeah. I saw that there's a new show, I think it's out on Netflix, that's literally the floor is lava, but turned into a game show. Does anybody here watch that? I'm not super into game shows, but I am curious. I kind of do want to watch an episode. I have a group of friends that watch game shows and like bad movies and whatnot on Discord. They just jump in a call and they like have movie night online since everybody's distancing right now. And I feel that that would be a good contender there. Oh, this is kind of like, I guess not kind of like the level 32. Oh, hit me by a hair. Okay, so I can do 2 at a time. I'm not going to even attempt to do 2 at a time down here, though. I don't think I can. No, I can't. But on the bottom, I potentially could. Oh, and then once I get up here, it should be a much straighter... Nope. There we go. I've not, but I'm surprised it took game show people this long to capitalize on the floor is lava. Yeah, there was also a game that came out a few years ago that was exactly the same thing. And it was funny, I was talking to a friend in 2015, and she's like, Brett, you're a game dev, why don't you create like a game where, why don't you turn the floor is lava into a game? And I was like, that'd be kind of neat. But I didn't end up taking it, and then maybe 2 months later, somebody made the game and she sent it to me. She's like, oh my gosh, look at this, someone did it! A similar thing happened with, with another game idea I had. I pitched it to my friend who I now work at the same company as him. And I was like, what if there was a game that was like VR, it could also be AR, or sorry, yeah, it's AR, you use your phone to like track down monsters, and like there's hints around the world and you gotta go find them and then like capture them or vanquish them. And then 2 days later, Niantic announced Pokemon Go, and I was like, oh, that's exactly, this is gonna do so much better than the idea that I had. I was a little bit salty about it at the time, but Yeah, mine, like, in retrospect, like, seeing how people played Pokemon Go, my idea was much more complicated, and also I don't have the marketing team that Pokemon does. Okay. This one's called Spiky Spikes. Have you released any games, Brett? Should have asked already. Yeah, so one of the cool things about Indie Function is that everyone that's been a part of the team, save for one or two people over the years, also makes games on the side. So we're all developers, and we try to leverage that in our interviews to ask more technical questions sometimes, or have a perspective that other media outlets wouldn't. Yeah, I'm not going to promote any of my games on stream, but if you looked for them, you'd find them. Oh, this level is kicking my butt. Like, I see the easy way that I can do this, which is just do this and then go up, but I don't want to do that. I want to do the tricky thing that you've set up here. Try going over the spikes and go back up the other direction. Yeah. Although if I do that on the very end there, I'll probably just fall right into the door and finish the level before collecting them. I've got the... Oh, no! So, for Dan, the jump buffer that you mentioned earlier, is that so you can click the jump button before you collide with a wall or the ground, and be able to... Oh, somebody is playing a game. That shows up for everyone. Nice. Should figure out how to disable the Steam overlay. Oh, I was in the middle of a sentence. Yeah, the jump buffer. So the jump buffer, is it for being able to click the button before you hit the ground or a wall, or is it more of a coyote time buffer that allows you to jump after you've left the ground? Sorry, everyone. I'm sure this is really painful to watch. This sig. Oh, so close! So close. I'm gonna try this a different way. Oh! I am so sorry if this is not how you're supposed to do it. But it works. Oh no, and then I missed two. Ah! That was so close. Also adding coyote time to wall jumps, not just ground jumps. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's a little platforming tutorial series that I was working on a while back that explores a lot of these concepts. And I've been thinking about posting it on my personal site, but I also kind of want to post it on the Indie Function site just because I feel that it has a larger audience. And I'm a bit torn because between using my own brand for this or using the Indie Function. We did it, everyone. I did Spiky Spikes. The pain's over. Love seeing new strats. The best part is seeing my game out in the wild. I bet. I'm trying to remember. I think I was playing someone else's game, and I completely bypassed this whole like big challenge that they had set up while I was playtesting. And they were just dumbfounded. They're like, wait, what? You can do that? So they went back and fixed it. Oh! I'm trying to remember who that was. Did the studio that did the sound effects also do, or sorry, the studio that did the soundtrack, did they also do the sound effects, or was that you? Oh, that... Damn it. I see claps and exclamation points. The stream's so delayed. I'm guessing that was for me finishing the last level. Oh, that was... Ah! That hurt! Oh, it's so close. Yep, played this level so many times. I mean, not a whole lot of times, but enough times where I'm just like mindlessly doing it now and making really silly mistakes. Okay, here we go. This is a run, everyone. Boom. Mostly from a site called freesound.org, then edited combined. Ah, nice. Yeah, I was gonna say they don't sound like they were made in BFXR or SFXR. They sound good. Yeah, doing sound stuff is not something I've ever been exceptionally great at. I guess that's kind of ironic because I edit our podcast. I can edit voices, but as soon as it comes to sounds and games, I have no idea. Either the sound's too quiet, the sound doesn't sound quite right, or it's super loud and jarring and it stands out in the game. And finding that perfect sweet balance is something that, like, I have no idea how you do. Not a fan of this jump already. Oh! Hey, Cool Boy John, welcome to the chat. Coin and key sound were BFXR. I think that's about it, though. Nice. The coin sounds are sharp yet soft, if that makes sense. Like a beveled square, I would say. Cool Boy John, you have caught me probably about halfway through the second world. I'm getting my my butt handed to me. Yep, actually exactly halfway through the second world. Right here. Oop. Progression here is kicking my butt. I often balance the sound in Game Maker, though, as I was playtesting. Nice. Yeah, did you use GM Live by any chance while you're working on this? Been seeing a lot of developers, such as Nathan Rainey and 4-Bit Friday, really raving about GM Live. I haven't grabbed it myself. I don't use GameMaker too often these days. But I do have a project that I know that I want to use it for, and when I get around to that, I'm hoping to pick it up. For those who aren't familiar with GM Live is basically a hot asset and code reloader. So you can run your game in GameMaker. You can make changes to the code. You can make changes to the sounds. Oh, we just totally lost audio, or at least I did. Oh, I think my headset died. That's too bad. But yeah, you can click a button and it'll reload the game, all your assets while you're playing, allowing you to very quickly, rapidly prototype and adjust things as needed. Oh, for sure. Yeah, GM Live is amazing. You can think of it like if you ever used Unity, how you can make changes, save them, and then the play window will just update. Oh, yep. Now everyone's lost sound. I just saw it drop. Let's see if I can get it back. Alright, give me a moment to fix sound. What is going on? I don't know if my headset died, or it's too low volume, or too low battery, I mean. I'm gonna plug it in. Hopefully that'll help. Uno momento. Oh, I heard it connect. All right, I think I might need to restart the game. So I'm going to take this opportunity to get up for a moment, do a quick stretch, and then I'll come back, and I think we'll get through the rest of World 2, and then we'll call it quits for the night. In the meantime, I will share some links to the game. Here is... so the game, or the sound didn't stop in-game because my headset stopped playing music, but I still saw it happening in the stream. And now my headset died, and the moment that it died, Twitch Studio stopped because it was using my headset's output as an audio source. But I do know that games can be really finicky when you have an audio device connect or disconnect. Actually, you know what? That gives me an idea. Let me try switching the output on the game, and now switching it back to my headset. Nope, not quite. So there is the Twitter account for Pawn Games, where for Dan is publishing his stuff. If you want to purchase the game on itch, here is the itch link. And if you are more of a Steam player, oh, you beat me to it. There it is. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we are back. So I'm going to restart the game then, since we no longer have audio. Dan, I will test this out afterwards to see if I can reproduce what we're seeing here. Okay, exit. Where is Steam? There it is. Play. Oh, I think it was actually Twitch that got screwed up. Also, you are not seeing the game. What is going on here? We're having all sorts of fun. There it is. Okay, we got it. We're back. Alright, let me pull the game back up, make it front and center. Alright, give me one more moment and then we're going to jump back into some more platforming madness. Middle of the day here. Live in the future. Yeah, I suppose it's Sunday for you. Oh. I had somehow forgotten that we were still playing Hurdles. Oh my gosh, Hurdles. What a good name. Okay, this jump up here is absolutely killing me. I don't know where I'm supposed to jump exactly. I suppose... Ah, there we go. I realized that it's the same jump as the bottom one. It just looks different. Like, more or less it's the same jump. So I kind of just thought about how I would approach the one down there. You gotta be kidding me here. What is this called? Threading the needle. Oh. Oh no. Nice. It's cool how time zones let you do that. Can you tell me about any events happening in the future? Yeah, what's the future look like here? Any exciting news? Ah! Oh, these ones are way tighter too. Because all of these are 2 blocks wide, and then the ones on top are only 1 block wide, meaning there is a much smaller margin for error. Ah! We tried. We really did. Oh! Love when you make mistakes in platformers and you're able to save yourself. It is such a good feeling. Other than usual 2020 stuff. Sorry there's such a delay in my answers. My stream is really delayed for some reason and it won't catch back up. That is a-okay. Yeah, I mean, you're on the other side of the globe. I also just think that there is a delay from Twitch, since we are a smaller stream that hasn't, you know, hit affiliate yet, since this is our first stream. So that probably doesn't help at all. It is Saturday evening here in the States, so I'm sure there are a lot of streams going on, so cannot imagine that we are at the top of the funnel of Twitch's bandwidth and resources. Up! I'm gonna get this. I swear. I'm gonna figure it out. Oh! You know what? I'm gonna practice here and try to like, Yeah. So move over a bit. Try to emulate that jump right here. See, I'm going a little too far. I just missed it. Now I can't even do these jumps. All right, here we go. Woo! Breathe, breathe. Oh, we did it! Now I just gotta get to the end without dying. Oh, threading the needle. We did it. Alright, where am I? There I am. Ooh, I like this. Oh, I don't like dying there, though. I can tell you that. Ah! Shouldn't have wall jumped. Also, do let me know if my groans of agony are ear splitting. I know I'm a loud individual and I do not have my mic super low. I think this is where I want to jump. Yeah, it's a good spot to jump. Oh, no, I gotta run through there. Oh. Run! That's all you. Oh! Oh, run under those the pair down there. So run under them. Jump when they slide through and then run out of them, I think is the motion that I want to do. I do love when platformer games kind of give you a puzzle where you see a sequence of moves that you need to do and you're just like, there's absolutely no way. Also, I just did something that I did not expect myself to do, and I did it kind of mindlessly. You got this. All right, so run under, jump. Oh, I've got this time. Yeah, when platformer games have a sequence and you're not quite sure how to do it at first, and then you have that like light bulb moment that's either really satisfying, like, oh, I see how to do this, and then you go and do it, or you see how to do it and you're like, oh no, Oh no. You know, the duality of gamers. Oh! I need to stop my horizontal motion when I jump there. Like while I'm still on the ground, I think. And then try to jump kind of late when they start swinging downwards. Got greedy there, bud. Yeah, you know, it happens. It happens, Schoolboy John. I mean, I'm collecting all these coins. I'm just like, oh. What if I got all of the coins? Also, Dan, have you tried out the new GameMaker 2.3? It's currently in beta, and it has some phenomenal features, such as like structs. They reworked arrays. It basically feels a lot closer to like a modern day programming language or a modern day scripting language. All right, here we go. Oh! I had it. I had it, and I messed up. But yeah, the new beta has some phenomenal new features in the GML scripting language, as well as just some editor changes, such as adding sequences to be able to do tons of... I don't even know. Possibilities are endless with sequences. I haven't tried it. I don't think I will till it's out of beta. That makes sense. Yeah, I gave it a go a little while ago. I certainly like what they're doing. There's a lot of things in GameMaker that I've had to emulate. GameMaker was what I started with, and then I moved to other programming languages. So I got used to having all these nice things that programming languages had, and then I came back to GameMaker and I was just like, how do I emulate this? And there's ways to do it. It can get gnarly. But now GameMaker just has all those out of the box, and I'm excited. Like being able to have like a semi-native vector class. Oh no, Brett! Oops. Most of the new features are probably above me anyway. I'm new to programming. Oh, gotcha. The big thing with structs is you can basically have a variable that is a collection of variables, and each variable inside of that struct has a name of its own. So you could then do like, you create a struct for like position or something, and then you could create an instance of that struct, call it p, and then you could do p.x and p.y to access the two properties. Got more people showing up. Some people are playing games tonight. Got it. I'm a true spelunker. And then you can also attach scripts directly to them, kind of, in a way. Oh, I see. I see. The door is back here. So I was supposed to pick those up on my way back up, but that's okay. Oh no. Look at this room. This reminds me of a Super Meat Boy stage. What's this called? Swirl. Yeah. Okay. This isn't as bad as I assumed it was going to be so far. Let's see if the second half destroys... Oh, it did. Oh, I've got to make it all the way back to the beginning. I see. That's where this level's gonna get me. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, working in reverse. I gotta time everything out just right. Oh. Alright. How are we doing on levels? Alright, we're at 55. How are we doing on time? Okay, stream's been going for an hour and a half. Oh. This is this is interesting. Ah! Do I want to fall and then jump? Or do I want to fall and land on that and then... I think I'm gonna have to land on it. Oh, actually. There we go. Oh yeah, the other platformer that I should have brought up earlier too was Shovel Knight. How did I forget about that? I guess that's not really a tough as nails platformer. But still one that has some good, tough challenges here and there. I was just watching a stream of that the other day. It should have been fresh in my memory. So what's your day look like, Dan? Oh! I find Shovel Knight very difficult, but I haven't spent much time with it. Yeah, I think what makes Shovel Knight difficult, is less... Well, I mean, it is the level design. Yeah, you know what? Shovel Knight actually is kind of difficult. It definitely feels like a different flavor of difficult than, say, Super Meat Boy or M++ or RITE. And I think the thing with it is that it has so many enemies, and you're also, you know, using your shovel to fight and avoid enemies. Although, I guess Super Meat Boy has that too. At least the avoiding variable enemies. But yeah, there's a lot of variance to that game. Depending on how you get things. And that game is also very precise. There we go. Let's see if I can get back without totally dying. Oh! It's a little too close for comfort. Maybe release it, but it'll probably... Today I'm gonna try to get this update finished. Oh, sweet. I haven't used GameMaker Studio 2 all that much, which I'm guessing is what you used for this, not GameMaker Studio 1. So I have no idea what the audio options are like in that. I made a rhythm game in GameMaker 8, I believe it was. Or, oh shoot, missed one. And I remember having to use Fmod to be able to really get control over the music. But I'm sure that GameMaker just has stuff built into it now that allows you to, have more fine-tuned control over playing music and crossfading and adjusting volumes and all that. Oh, shoot. I found a local programmer who's super familiar with GameMaker 2, so he's doing some contract work for me, which is super helpful. Oh, yeah. It's always awesome when there's somebody local. Like, time zones match up. When there's not a global pandemic going on, you can actually meet up. Yeah. Whoop. So much quicker than me trying to do it. Whoa. Oh! Ah! Oh! And then really screwed up that last one. T. Oh, that's what this is called. It certainly is. What happens if I press T? Nothing. That'd be a fun Easter egg. Oh! Yeah, getting that last one is super tricky. It's within pix. Oh! This is it. This is the run. It's not the run. T. Let's get some T's in chat, shall we? Press T to pay respects. Ah! That was a way to very quickly die. Does the player have a terminal velocity, or does the player just continuously gain speed as they fall? Oh! ceiling was a little lower than I was expecting. Jeez. Yep, I'm completely turning to rubbish right now. Currently, terminal velocity is super high, playing around with lowering it actually. Not time that, but we'll need to test it with every level if I do change it. That's true. Yeah, making a change like that to something is, you know, fundamental to the game's physics would be disastrous. Was it last year? Yeah, it was in 2019. I decided to re-release this platformer that I made. Oh my gosh, I have to go all the way through the stage to get back to the beginning? Madness. Okay. I re-released the platformer that I made, and I decided to change the physics a bit to make it easier, because it's not an easy game. Very slippery, and yeah, I just had to go through every level and test it all out. I ended up modifying a few levels, but I tried to keep it as true to the original as possible. But yeah, it's interesting trying to adjust it so little that everything still works, and it still feels the same, but it's tighter. Oh. I'm gonna grab those coins as I get back. Alright, here we go, here we go. Now I just gotta not screw it. Oh! None of you saw that. The stream glitched out, right? Oh, I think I'm hitting my head on the block. What happens if I try to side jump it, maybe? Those are some tricky blocks there. Oh, I don't know if I ever finished my thought, but what I was saying was testing every level with new physics was, it's a bit of a pain in the butt. My game isn't nearly as expansive as this one, though, in terms of, like, number of levels. So, I can only imagine. But I'm assuming that you're pretty good at your game, so hopefully it shouldn't take you too long. One thing that I've always wanted to do is program, like, an AI to be able to go through my game and play it all. Exactly, PB Flutist. I think the Celeste devs did that. There was some big indie game that basically made an AI that could play through all their levels and make sure that they were all possible still. I don't know exactly how it worked, like if it was able to analyze the level and figure out how to get there, or if they like pre-programmed like routes, so to say, like, oh, try to go around here, like, see if you can do it. But I've always thought that kind of tech is really interesting, and it would be super satisfying to, like, make it work. And then obviously you can just let it run and see it play through all your levels, and they're also possible. Yeah, I tried to slow the acceleration due to player feedback, but it broke the wall jumping. Yeah. These little gaps are hard to get in. If I... Gonna go down first and then try coming back up to it. I'm really not good at this. There we go. Okay. Oh no! So all the feedback is helpful for future games if nothing else. Absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna skip the door key for now. The door key. Yeah, compared to other types of keys, I guess keys could also be used for chess and assorted locks. Alright, here we go. It's kind of my catchphrase when I'm streaming. Like, here we go. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Alright. Alright, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna go up first. So they're finally here. What's finally here? So this is the control room. Pretty dangerous control room, if you ask me. You know, you said, here we go. So nice. That's another game that I never played growing up, was Donkey Kong. I am just an uncultured player. The only time that I would play Donkey Kong would be like, I don't know, not even friends' houses. Remember I was part of a summer camp one year. I guess it wasn't really a camp, it was just like a program at the school. So like, your parents can drop you off, you stay there for the day, you sometimes go on field trips during the summer. I remember playing DK there, but not a whole lot. I mostly watched other people play it because it was the activity that everyone wanted to do. But I do know that every time I played it, it was an absolute delight. Yeah, I'm trying to remember which one it was. I want to say it was a Donkey Kong for the Super Nintendo. But what would I know about the various games? It might have been Donkey Kong Country though. Ah, found the path I'm supposed to take. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Just need to be patient. Did I get all of them? I got all the keys. Gave the OST artist a bunch of DK songs as example tracks. Right on. Oh! Nope. I realized as I jumped that I had grossly mistimed that. Mistimed it again. Oh! I think I'm gonna go under. Yep. Oh no, I gotta go all the way back. Dan, you're killing me here. Sometimes quite literally. Oh! Yes! We got it. I think the next world's track shows DK level. Oh, well look at that. You missed a few coins in an earlier level. Which one? Oh, 53, look at that. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I remember looking at them and I was like, is that 20 coins? I have some stuff covering up the edges of my screen, unfortunately. I have a crazy setup right now. I've got 2 computers on my desk. So yes, I did miss these. Alright, so we will... I guess I'll play a level of World 3, just because I want to listen to music. But then, after that, I think we're going to wrap up the stream. Thank you to everyone that came out. I'm going to send a flurry of links in a moment, so you can all follow us on social media. Indie Function does a handful of stuff. We have a blog where we talk about indie games, interview developers. Oh, listen to this. But yeah, so we interview developers, talk about indie games, write about game news for like tools and whatnot. The blog is definitely more developer oriented, but we also have a podcast where we talk with indie devs, try to get into their minds, find out what makes them tick, ask them about games. Tons of fun. And sometimes we also have other projects. Most of them are on hold, but we're slowly bringing them back. Like we're starting this Twitch stream where we're going to play games and also show or stream the podcast. So yeah, let me get some links going here. All right. So if you want to pick up this game, you can find it here at Steam. There's also, you can also get it on itch, which I'm linking here. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for stopping by and answering some questions. For those that are interested in finding out more about Dan Freer, you know, how they got into games, what's going on in their world, we will be doing an interview in the coming days, which will be posted on our blog. You can get to our Twitter. So many links. Here's our Twitter, and of course, you can also find our site at indiefunction.com, which is linked right there, where we have a backlog of a handful of podcasts. Interview with the Ogmo Editor 3 developers. We also have some magazines from years back. Maybe we'll see another one this year. I'm hoping that we do. But otherwise, thank you all so much for coming out. This has been a blast. We're going to try streaming more, possibly twice a week. At the very minimum, once a week, potentially on Saturdays. So yeah, thanks for coming out, and we will see you next time. Take care.